I hope you guys have your fragments ready because we're getting tons of content this week. Let's begin. Welcome back to another episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's April Fool's video. I hope you guys didn't take that one seriously, but this one is a serious video. So let's talk about what's coming this week and also what's coming in the future. This week, we're getting multiple crossovers, including the Arnold and Puppets crossover that's coming on April 3rd, so this Thursday. This is going to bring along new skins to the store and, of course, new rewards for the event itself. The event will have a login event where you can get a portrait frame, a piece of the theater as it's called, and a furniture piece called Arnold's 3D painting. In the store, you'll be able to find Gardner's Stage Host S-tier skin that is permanently available both for echoes and also for fragments. You'll be able to find new furniture pieces, including the puppet round table and funny armchair pieces of furniture that will be available for both echoes and for clues. This is also permanent. And in the special furniture store, the one that is not in the store itself, but in the furniture place where you can buy kind of only for echoes and stuff like that, there's going to be a furniture piece called Puppet Theater. I believe it's an S tier, could be an A tier, not really sure about that. This whole event is of course to celebrate Identity V's collaboration with Arnold and Puppets, and there's going to be a special animated short film on their YouTube channel on April 3rd. I think either it's the Wednesday or the Thursday, I can't really remember. To kick off this animation event, they've also got some special rewards for people who check their special social media pages, so you can get a special smiley face A tier skin. It's available right now for you to get as long as you do some sharing of the event and stuff like that. You have to go to this link and then kind of log in with your account and then share your link with your friends so they can increase your energy or kind of whatever it is, your percentage. And if you get to that full percentage, I believe you'll get the special smiley face A tier skin that looks really, really cool. I'm looking forward to getting it myself. Make sure you share that link with your friends so they can kind of cheer you on and increase your meter. Another crossover event we're getting this week is the return of the Junji Ito collection. This is something that we've talked about for like the past 2 weeks so far. This is going to include the S tier skin for Dream Witch that's coming to the store called Tommy Kawakami, the A tier skin for Lucky Guy called Suichi, and the A tier skin for Wu Chang called the Intersection Bishonen. They'll all be available, I believe, for echoes and for fragments. There'll also be an A tier pet called Jean-Pierre, the B tier accessory for Lucky Guy Voodoo Doll, and I think a general B tier accessory for survivors called Straw Eyeball. There will be an echoes only thing that you can purchase in the store, but that is not going to be too crazy. There will be a package and it will include a portrait and frame, so nothing too special. During the event, there'll also be a share event where you can share it to your friends and then get 100 inspirations as a reward. If that wasn't enough, we're also getting the beginning of the Truth and Inference event called The Voyage of Oceanus. The event starts now, and last week we had the warm-up event, and next week we'll have the essence where you'll be able to get all of the skins, but the event itself will have different types of rewards, including a check-in, a story event, and mini-game part, where if you complete all of these different things, you can get different rewards, including a B tier skin, portrait frames, furniture pieces, and tons more stuff. I'm showing them on the screen right now. There's also a second part to this, or like a mini part within the event that's called the Voyage Work Plan event. If you complete the tasks in this event, you'll get a special A tier unlock card that I believe is permanent, a dynamic graffiti, and even more special rewards. I've got them all on the screen, so check those out. This event will also bring along a special public map that I don't believe is one that you'll be able to play for quick match or rank match or anything like that. It should only be a place where you can go to interact with items, explore the map, and also kind of do some photos and stuff like that. Things that we've had in previous years, especially similar to the ones that we had during the New Year's event. And that should be all that we're getting this week for the Truth and Inference event. Let's talk about some other things that we're getting this week, and they're kind of minor things, skins being added to the store and all of that. Of course, this week we're getting Hermit's Once skin that's called Orientation Day. It's an A tier skin, and that will be available on April 3rd. We're getting Magician's Ivory Tower skin called Rabbit's Foot, very funny name. And we're getting the 2 skins for the Dull 5 Champion skins, including the Ocean Conqueror skin that is an S tier skin, I believe, for Antiquarian, and the S tier skin, I believe, Sky Mender skin for Dream Witch. They'll all be available, I think, for echoes, not for fragments. This may have passed you guys by, but there is actually a special event happening over in the Identity 5 Discord server, where if you have an account in Discord, of course, that you go over to their page and then log in and then press the check-in button, you can get tons of special rewards, I think including things like memory spheres and stuff like that. Last time I checked, they had some issues with the feature and it was down for a bit, but it might be back up by now, so go and check it out if you haven't already, and keep your eyes on it if it's still not available yet. This week we'll also see the beginning of the prediction event for COA 7's global finals, where you'll be able to bet some golden apples, I think, to be able to guess which players or which teams you think will win the global finals. And if you get them right, you'll be able to get some golden apples that you'll then be able to spend in the golden apple store to get, I think there are like 2 accessories exist there already, and other things as well. Some really tiny things we're getting this week also include character days. On April 2nd, we're getting 4 character days, including Naiad, Antiquarian, Novelist, and also Nightmare, because Novelist and Nightmare are the same characters. And on April 3rd, we're getting the character day for Coordinator. Let's talk about what's coming from the future. NetEase has given us some more looks at different skins and things that are coming in the following weeks, maybe next month. We got a better look at the skins for Season 31 Essence 2 that comes in a couple of weeks' time. The S tier skin for Mercenary is called Cabinet of Curiosities, and it looks really good in my opinion, although a lot of people are a bit unhappy about the fact the Mercenary keeps on getting skins. There's an A tier skin for Soul Weaver that's called Mercator Projection. I don't really know how you say that, but that skin looks fantastic, probably the one that I want the most. And there's also an A tier skin for Doctor called Eternal Flower. Quite a nice skin. Season 31 Essence 2 also brings along a special package for Composer that is an S tier package, and this will include the S tier skin for Composer called Phantom Sail. This is what he looks like in the game. He looks really cool. A lot of people love this skin. A lot of people are excited to get it, and it will also include an A tier, I think, or maybe S tier accessory for Composer called Voyage of the Past. I'm assuming this will have special watery wave effects whenever he uses his dash ability, maybe reminiscent of the Surges of Tide accessory for Wu Chang, maybe more special because that's quite an old accessory. That's what my thoughts are, but I don't really know yet. NetEase also answered a ton of questions in the Q&As that they do every month. I wouldn't say that this Q&A was very special. A lot of the questions were, let's just say, strange. They like, why do you ask these questions, guys? I don't really know. But let's talk about some of the highlights, some of the things that I noticed that were kind of important. Sia will be getting an A tier skin next season. There are plans to make a facial adjustment for Priestess. Yes, I did make fun of that in yesterday's video, but it is actually true. They are going to be adjusting Priestess's face. The spectating mode is in development for Duo Hunters mode. Optimizations coming to the recruitment section. Plans to adjust Evil Reptilian in Tarot Crystal Ball mode because he's a little too strong right now. And there are also possible plans to buff or adjust Doctor to make her a little bit better, as people aren't playing her enough apparently. And there are tons of other questions that they answered. You guys can check them all on the screen right now. If you haven't already watched my April Fool's video, then you guys should go and check it out on the screen here, but it's a little too late because April Fool's has already ended. That was yesterday, but you can enjoy it either way.